Let me explain you what I have done so far. As a first instance, I just created an AutoML model, which is in charge of searching for the best model. Once it's found, in this case it's a voting ensemble, it was deployed. Then this model can be consumed by using this REST endpoint in order to obtain a prediction based on this model. And also you can see the Swagger documentation, which is already here running in my local host. And here you can just see what kind of parameters the API is expecting for you to pass it in order to receive a prediction. Also, you can see the application insights URL, which provides information about the status of the requests and the time response, etc. Then this endpoint can be consumed using the SDK in order to just receive some predictions. Then this process is very manual, so there is a second option to execute, which consists in basically using the SDK. In this case, the SDK will be in charge to create a pipeline using the AutoML step, and then and also the dataset that we just created. And then the pipeline will be in charge of just trigger all the steps that we have. In this case, we only have this AutoML step. Once it's done, we can just retrieve some metrics information and also the best model that we have. Then we can just use that model to make some predictions. But before doing that, we can also publish this pipeline. In order to publish this pipeline, we can just use the pipeline run publish pipeline, which is the SDK command, and this will create for us an endpoint that we can just use in order, for instance, to trigger again the pipeline. All of this can be found in the pipeline section. Here you can see that this was the AutoML trying to search for the best parameter, and this is the REST endpoint that we just created. So if we want to use this REST endpoint, we can just see the detail. And here we can see that the status is active and the REST endpoint is this URL. Also here it's displayed the steps that we have. It's basically saying that first step is just to load the dataset, and the second step is that we are going to try to search for the best model using AutoML. And then it was found. Once it's found, it just offers metrics information and also the model data. Here we can just retrieve the best model, for instance. That's it on my side. Thanks for